Today we're at Cork and Cleaver in Broadview Heights, named Cleveland's best new restaurant, and I'm with Chef Adam Bostwick, who was named Cleveland's best new chef.
Thank you so much.
Pretty exciting stuff. And today we're going to flip the script a little bit, and we're going to make breakfast so you can eat anytime.
So to start with our guacamole for it that we're going to put on top of it, we have an avocado. You can do one of two things. You could just squeeze it right out, or you could just take a spoon and kind of scoop all the way around like that. Now you want to add a little bit of pepper and onion. I personally like to add a little bit of cumin. It adds a little bit of depth and flavor, a little bit of warmth. And I have fresh lime juice that's freshly squeezed. That's about a tablespoon. We just season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. They just get in there and just smash away.
How many people ask for more guacamole?
Pretty much everybody.
I feel like guacamole is kind of like a good tomato sauce. Like there's a few things that you have to have, and then everybody has their own variety. All right, hot oil in the pan, then we're ready to cook some eggs.
You want to go a little bit above medium.
Okay.
Okay. The first thing we want to do is put our chorizo in.
Excellent. I love a good spicy chorizo. Dump the whole thing in?
You can hear the sizzle. That's a good thing. And so what we want to do is just kind of give it a toss, coat the sausage in a little bit of that oil.
Try that. I've never done that before.
All you want to kind of do is go right back and forth.
Oh, I did it!
Key to making a good omelet is a good pan. You want to make sure you have a non-stick pan. Otherwise, you're making scrambled eggs. We're getting a little pop here and whatever. We're ready for our eggs. First thing I'm going to do once it goes in is season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. Now, what you want to do is let it sit for a minute and see how it's forming a skin around the edges here.
Sure.
That's something we want because you're going to build a layer.
Okay.
So now what you want to do is see on this backside, if you take your spatula like this and you kind of pull it back and then you let it go.
Let it kind of leak in there.
I turn the heat off here. The pan is really hot, the eggs are already hot, so you don't need a lot more cooking time on it.
There's nothing worse than rubbery eggs.
This is the fun part. We're gonna go in with a really good flip.
Woo! Look at that.
Just like that.
You've done this a couple times
A couple hundred maybe. Now we want to grab our goat cheese. Just cover it up, like, you know, on one side of that, and just go ahead and put it right in, and be liberal. You got it. What we want to do here is we're gonna flip it over now. And you want to go very gently when you do this. Fold it right over, and then I kind of, and then you have an omelet.
That looks so delicious. That's a dinner. That is a big omelet.
We have some house-made potato latkes. It's our version of a hash brown. So if you have hash browns, potatoes at home, you want to use French fries, use whatever you can. And it's guacamole time.
Yes.
Yes, it's the best part of the omelet.
My favorite part.
Just put a nice little dollop right on top.
I'm going to be generous with the guacamole.
Yes, and then we finish it with a little bit of the tomato bruschetta. It's red and yellow peppers. I use sweet. A little bit of salt, pepper, and a little bit of oil.
This looks like a pretty satisfying meal no matter what time of day. I skipped breakfast this morning, and that is the honest truth. So I'm kind of excited about this. You did too? All right, here.
Thank you.
Eat with me. The cumin in that guacamole is so good.
Thank you so much.
I like that. I like the fluffy egg.
Yes.
That is a fine art, my friend.